Hello. Welcome back to the show that was just issued a gag order. It's we, the Revolution. Okay, so we should be trying one of our co-conspirators here today, trying to get him off the hook, which is not good because I just realized we are very low on the aristocrats, and the aristocrats want him gone. But I think we need to try to save him. Let's see what this is. May I remind you about what you owe me after our last game of dice. You lost yesterday, remember? The accused dies today. Probably from Tonville. Um, things are not looking great for us right now. I don't know how things went from being pretty great to being terrible. I'm going to up the volume of this game a little bit because it has soft sounds. Okay. Let's check out the case. Oh my god. Really? Okay. The accused sitting here today is Jacques Hebert. You probably know him best for his publications in his periodical, La Pierre du Chêne, in which he tracked and criticized the misdeeds of politicians, aristocrats, and the clergy. Today, he finds himself one of the accused of embezzling public money, treason, and calling on the people to riot. Corruption, counter-revolution, and treason. We all know the stories that tell of the poverty Hebert lived in before the revolution. Now his prosperity has grown unnaturally quickly, proven by his sumptuous way of living. That's a weird way to say that, sumptuous way of living. We are unable to determine the source of his illegal profits, but citizen Robespierre exerted pressure on us, as you very well know. So he's making a lot of money. We don't know why he's being accused, etc., etc. Next are the accusations of treason and inciting the masses of rebellion. On this matter, evidence was easier to gather. Robespierre has paid close attention to Hebert's newspaper because of the latter's uncompromising attacks on deputies of the convention. He accused them of corruption, treason, and even murder. But the language used suggests that his sources were mostly gossip and speculation, masked by the vulgar form he used to make his writings attractive to imbeciles. That's the newspaper business. The defendant has many times underlined that his articles present the point of view and stance of the Paris commune. I guess that means like community, or is that it? It's capitalized, so maybe it's a specific group, which we know is dominated by people unable to read and write fluently. It is therefore more probable that in his way he manipulated them to achieve his own ends. He fueled their agitation to keep in check those who could turn against him. We know very well that the mob is capable of we know what the mob is capable of if encouraged. The people of the commune have also been restless for some time, since life in Paris has now become peaceful and quiet under the rule of law, and it is no longer necessary to catch incidental passers-by and put their heads on pikes. Yeah, that was never good policy to begin with, if I'm honest. The recent acts of Hebert, who together with Danton has thrown down the gauntlet of Robespierre, seeming to confirm that the defendant's pugnacity, I know the word pugnacious, so I guess this is just another form of it. Pugnacity? I don't think I've ever seen it in that form. Has a political taint to it. If that is, we have to ask ourselves why he's willing to sacrifice the good of France for his own private interest, and why he attacks a great statesman like Robespierre. This explains the accusation of treason. Oh, brother. We won't look at that yet. Any short cases? Maybe we can get a little bit of aristocrats happy here. A high-ranking postal officer has, according to the testimonies of his co-workers, spent several thousand francs on tobacco and cognac. Of course, he stole the money from the post office. Okay. Godefroy Ovra, a young craftsman, made a few minor repairs at the home of Mr. and Mrs. Aberjone, and then had intercourse with the landlady. Jesus Christ, Godfrey. The Aberjones We're not at home. Upon leaving the house, Ovar stole a fountain pen and a golden locket. Yeah, fine. Okay, that's good, that's good, that's good. Uh, Bothet ordered Abelard to travel around Paris and spread false rumors about a chemist who had developed a formula that enables the production of sugar from pine bark. Thus, Barthet was able to sell a section of pine forest to the south of Paris at an exorbitant price. I don't know what's going on there. Get wrecked. Okay, this buys us a little breathing room here with the aristocrats. Go ahead and sign that a while. Let's look at it. Let's look at the main options here. Oh man, if we acquit this guy, even though he's like my co-conspirator, we're in a world of hurt. All right, let's play the game, I guess. Vulgarity of the articles method. Oh, that goes in another place too. Counter-revolutionary. No. Shit. Introduce yourself, citizen. What nerve, you traitor! Refrain from that attitude immediately. I want everyone to know that I, Jacques Hebert, have been betrayed. At least we now have your personal information. Treason is counter-revolutionary. Tendency to provoke brawls. Is that a method? Politics underlying the attacks is counter-revolutionary. And the method. Or is it the motive? Ooh, these are a little bit tricky. Sumptuous way of living should be personality. Vulgarity of the articles is the motive. Well then it gotta be this. Still 2 questions to reveal. Tendency to provoke brawls is the method. Which means this is a method. Okay, whew, we squeaked through that one. Let's see. Oh, I guess we need to figure out what we need here. Confession, counter-revolutionary, there's 2 always there. What point of view was the defendant showing in his newspaper? The Paris Commune, I think. How did the defendant explain his sumptuous way of living? We don't know. Who was the target of his provocative articles? The semi-literate poor. So sorry, sumptuous way of living. Let's see if we can get that out of him here. Where did you get the money for such a sumptuous lifestyle? Sumptuous! People need only compare it with the times of my poverty for it to make such an impression on them. A clever excuse, but you both dress and eat better than the common folk, and are often seen in the company of dignitaries. Was not the purpose of the revolution to let the poor live with dignity? And I used to be extremely poor once. Citizen Robespierre has accused you of either selling the money or receiving it from foreign powers. And where is Robespierre, I ask? Sitting in City Hall, surrounded by his cutthroats and lackeys, terrorizing the city. He really does throw around the most idiotic accusations. But you admit that you were once embezzled public money, which you stole when you worked in a theater. My penance for that has long since been done. I have been converted and put the sins of my youth behind me. So, did he say? Here, he does not think it's sumptuous. Okay, let's keep going. What country gave you order to incite the people? None. I only serve France. But an open attack on Robespierre, when people are dying of hunger in the streets, can hardly be interpreted as serving your country. It is because of Robespierre that they are dying in hunger. Besides, you joined me in this attack for the good of France. You see, villainous rascals, you all sing the same song as me when someone pushes you. If I am guilty, you are no more than the beastly sons of the devil himself. Man. Dude, I was working with you, but now you're running your gap. All right? I think maybe we're going to shut you up. France is accused of using your newspaper to incite riots. What do you have to say to that? It is criminals who are accusing me, not France. You are flattering yourself, Hebert. Excessively, I might add. That's a good one, Tonville. France cannot have accused me because I am France's favorite son, the only one who has yet to give up on his ideals, the only one who has not fallen under the burden of demand, the only one who... Be silent. We have all had quite enough of your propaganda. If there are riots, it is because of venal traitors, and not those who reveal the truth. As long as they reveal what is actually true, and not their own embellishment and version of events. It is what we call the free communication of ideas and opinions, and no one can take that privilege away from us. Do you think that your style of articles was far from the line with the dignity of the convention? Do you not think that the style of your articles was... I just read that. Well, the dignity of the convention depends on the honesty of its deputies, including myself. Citizen Robespierre has accused you of corrupting politics, as articles in Les Pierres d'Auchane were published whenever a risk of exposure emerged. What kind of nonsense is that? When anyone tried to delve deeper into an issue, you published an article to exclude yourself from the circle of suspects. Do you deny doing that? Of course, I never... This is ridiculous. Anyone who loves France will never believe in my guilt. It has been suspected that your attacks have been inspired by political issues, and not the best interest of the nation. Politics is a filthy game, but I still do not have that stink upon me. What do you mean? I never cared about political positions. It was for the good of the citizens that was the most importance to me. And you never envied Robespierre his position or the respect that people give him. No, because he does not deserve it. I have worked for it, earned it. But he will be the one mentioned in the history books, Hebert. Not you. Does the accused have a comment to that remark? Robespierre has no talent and is little more than a worm. I am the one who deserves recognition, and I get it. The people are on my side. But they will not follow you to the guillotine. Nope. Did he convince the... No, he did not. Yeah, it's counter-revolutionary. We're just going to go ahead and get this one over with. I think I've heard all I need to hear. That brings everybody back to about half. That's fine. That gives us some wiggle room when we need it. Tonville's still in play. I sent Citizen Hebert to be guillotined. I hope that the rest of your allies remember how easily you can betray them. To the guillotine with the traitor. Kill him, kill him, kill him. Yeah. Okay. Got us some rep. Got us some influence. Common folk didn't like it, but hey. What good are common folk anyway? That's why they're called common. Let's give the speech and try to get our stats up a little bit. Especially because the common folk are a little bit mad at us. Attached. What do we use when they're attached? Manipulation. I think we better reveal these. Well, this will give us 2 shots, right? We can use... That way we'll see at least one of them. As, you know... Bullheaded... I think he used manipulation too. Oh man. Strong. Strong. We'll take those and take those. Bullheaded. Maybe we use humility there. So we'll just go with our first two. Future generations will remember that we were not cowards. They will remember us delivering punishment for such heinous crimes. Just a little bit of a gain there. Today we have a convict who, as they say, is innocent. Yeah, and this is a guess, right? Use humility. It is you, the people, who are in charge here. Oh, that was a good one. Okay. Okay, good. Good. A little bit extra rep. Got to scrap for every little bit you can, man. You think you are so smart, but you will soon end up in the same place as me. You will see. Sorry, buddy. I just had you over for dinner like 2 nights ago. We're going gambling, right? Yeah, of course we're going gambling. Is it Tonville still? Yeah. Oh, I was taking a drink of Gatorade Zero and I did not see what he told me. Doesn't matter. Garbage. Straight garbage. Shit. Oh my god, look at this cheater. Look at this goddamn cheater. Hopefully that makes him roll shittier. I don't know. I was just doing that out of desperation. That's pretty good. I'm gonna save my rerolls. We'll just let that ride. He's re-rolling for what, 4s? I missed. Good. Okay. It's garbage. Yeah, that didn't help. Okay, that's... Man, he gets 210 points for 3 5s? I can't beat this. Oh my god, that is such crap. That is such crap. Why did it let me reroll 4 there? I don't know, but I'm going to take it. Remember, can't you just reroll 3? Oh my god. There's nothing I can do to win this one now. Look at this. This game is so rigged. It's so rigged. Look at that. I should have just went home. At least they didn't get too mad about it. We going to city control? Yeah. I don't like this. He's kind of taking everything back. And I can't get my people out because he's got so many playing pieces, man. I only got 2 left, so I'm just going to spend them on this. Failure. Looks like we don't have anything to do here. I think we're getting our ass kicked on this one, honestly. Is this the only success we had? 2 successes? I don't know. Okay, I guess we'll let that play out. Okay, today we only have several minor cases to deal with. Good deal. Yeah, everybody's mid. Okay. Julien Laudet was seen beating 3 children who were playing cards in the street. The accused claims that they were playing war, a game, in his opinion, that triggers violence. Nice try. Anthony Bissett was seen running with 2 wooden sticks attached to his back. He was yelling something about slaughtering monsters. Several merchants, Smith. Okay, this is a guy being maybe just a kid or whatever. We'll let him go. Albin abandoned his artillery battery in the middle of a battle and ran to the forest. He returned to his post some time later, remorseful, and was greeted with shackles. The accused said that he had panicked when rounds started falling nearby. The artillerymen remained in their positions during battle. Deserting. That's military rule, not really my jurisdiction. We just kind of got to go with it. Salarjin Messe has been participating in protests against the increase in the price of bread. He was seen throwing stones at the guard and encouraging others to join him. One of the stones hit a 7-year-old boy. The child died. Yeah, can't deal with that. Hanroit was riding around Paris on his horse late in the evening. A guard patrol noticed that he could barely stay steady in the saddle. He turned out that he was completely drunk. If the horse had been spooked, Jacques would not have been able to calm it down. We'll let that one slide. A young Corin was accused of destroying a market stall. The boy had tried to jump from a rooftop onto a cart carrying hay, probably watching too many action movies. He missed it and landed on the stall belonging to merchant Goudray. He broke his arm and both legs. That's punishment enough, honestly. He'll learn not to do that again. All right, Tonville, easy day, buddy. We'll just go home. I can't afford for that cheater to whoop me again. And we'll do... Let's do an evening stroll. It looks like we've already kind of given up on Pops. This looks like it'll be a nice gain for Bernard and my wife. Yeah, okay. We're getting back to some normalcy. What is going on here? Why is everybody freaking wounded? I can't control anything. Shouldn't we be able to... During the next turn, the Muscadins will go to the nearest enemy section and incite a riot. A revolutionary patrol will arrest the nearest enemy agent. Let's do that one. Let's denounce someone. Hanroit, oh, he escaped? Unfortunately, the old fox managed to elude the hunters. According to my sources, he is looking for members of the Paris Commune that are willing to join an armed intervention against me. What? Hanroit! He was once able to convince you to support him. He will surely succeed. We must react and interfere with his efforts. Nope, no, we're doing force. Doing force. Man, everything's falling apart. Mm. Is that French? I know it's not French. That's just how I pronounce
Citizens, deputies.
Oh, I don't know what's going on here, but it's obviously an important speech. Robespierre is... Oh, man, I'm going after Roby. Okay. Withdrawn, you use aggression. Oversensitive, you use humility. Attached, you use manipulation. Bullheaded, you use carelessness. And withdrawn, you use aggression. Okay, so strong, perfect, strong, strong. So if we can fix this one, which was bullheaded, maybe we use humility here. Maybe we can get through this. Okay, so fourth one needs changed. We'll just go with what we got.
Robespierre has lost touch with reality. If he was an honorable man, he would turn himself into the authorities. But he is a rabid dog, ready to defend himself at all costs, and indifferent to the number of people he causes to suffer.
Go get him, boy.
You both are like rabid dogs. One push is enough to make you...
We got a long way to go.
We cannot lose the National Convention. And that's what will happen if Robespierre will continue to terrorize Paris. Sooner or later, you will defy him and you will share the fate of Danton and Hébert.
Did they like that one?
We all make mistakes.
They're doubtful.
Robespierre is no different. We can still turn him.
This was a strong one, not a perfect one, right?
I have long been tracing a scheme among aristocrats led by Clément Renaud. The traitors want to re-establish monarchy in France. What's more, Robespierre is helping them. So I really cannot understand, my dear colleagues, why you'd want to give him a second chance.
Yeah. Anyway. Okay, this one was wrong. It was bullheaded, right? We were going to try humility. Let's try humility.
I feel sorry for those poor people who fall for Hanriot's pretty words. The commander is building an army that will march on the convention. Those miserable souls will die for his crimes.
Is that good? Yes. And the last one was just okay, but we'll take just okay here.
Only an imbecile would fail to know the army will begin with an attack on the convention. They must secure their precious positions.
The judge is right.
Damn right I am. Reputation. Oh, everybody loved it. Everybody's on board.
Who votes for the arrest of Robespierre?
Oh, unanimous. Look at me out there in front.
They are coming.
Oh, man. Oh, shit, we got cannons? Artillery attacks more lines, while the rest of the rows switch to defense. I think I got more cannon than he does. Defense is good if you have a lot of infantrymen, which we do. Man, I'm firing the cannons. Let's go. Oh, we knocked out a cannon. Nice. We're doing that again. 3 cannon, go. Yes. All right, now what do we do? They've been running defense, right? So let's try suppressing fire. Oh, now they don't. Now they're not doing it. Damn it. It's all right. The cannon still got a fire round. Muskets. There we go. So they won't go defensive this time. But we will. We'll go defensive. Oh, and they went defensive. I didn't think they would with only that many players left. All right, let's go back to suppressing fire. See if they run their defensive plan again. No. Computer cheats. Why aren't my cannons firing? We're going back to cannons. It's like 3 cannons against 2 dudes. Just blast them already. Why? Why didn't my guys do nothing? Let's see. Frontline assault. Less effective when your infantry is weakened. Alright, we're just doing suppressing fire again then. Neutral. We'll just go nice and neutral. I mean, we're obviously winning this fight. Okay. That battle thing is really weird. It's just like a rock, paper, scissors guessing game, I guess. But hey, it adds a little spice into the game.
You lost Robespierre. The revolution has turned out to be too much for you.
All right. There's old Roby. He's he banged up, bandaged up. Let's look at this now. Hanroit's going. Hebert's going. Robespierre's gonna be going. Renard's still. This is still pissing me off. I'm fighting that guy every night for control of Paris. Oh, Hanroit got killed in battle. Hebert was sentenced to the guillotine. Yeah, I did that. I guess, how long have we been playing? Just over about 40 minutes. That's a good stopping point, right? We'll pick up with the big trial of Robespierre next time. So, hey, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. And we'll see you next time on We, the Revolution. Bye now.